Hey kids, Brian Trauman here, Pez through the ages with the Eye of Sauron. We've got, what's first? We got Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. We've got 18, really, I've got 19 Pez dispensers to show you from 2011 and 2013. There are 4 sets of Pez to show you, not just 2, but 4 sets of Pez to show you here. There are 2 collector's editions. Well, there's 4 collector's editions, and 2 of those are Walmart exclusives. I'm going handheld today so I can get in up close and personal with something you just don't want to be up close and personal with. I mean, this looks like something that you'd go see a doctor about, something you cover up in a locker room. That's not something you want to share. Anyway, we're going to go alphabetical here just because. Here's the deal. In 2011, I think late 2011, you could get a big long cardboard box filled with 8 Pez dispensers. And you had your choice of whether you wanted to go with Bilbo Baggins or the Eye of Sauron. It's one or the other. 250,000 came with this guy, and 150,000 came with this one. This one's much cooler, if you ask me, but you kind of have to have both. So there are, let's see, if I just do this, what you're looking at here are 9 dispensers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From Aragorn through Samwise, there are 9. These guys interchangeable. You're going to get all 7 that you see here in either set. And you get this one with the 250,000 non-Walmart version, and this one with the other 150,000. So the other guys, there's 400,000 of them out there. 250 of this, 150 of that. What you want to watch for in those sets, some people collect the low number editions. A little sticker on the plastic wrap to tell you what number set you're getting. And they're all going to have the same sleeves. This little double O sleeve. Nobody really cares about those, but I keep telling you. They all have a 5.9 China stem, except for Frodo here, at least on mine, all of them are 5.9, with the exception of, if I get a focus, Frodo, come on phone, is a 7.5. Like all the minis here have China in lowercase. Come on. There we go. 7.5, China in lowercase. All the big ones are going to be, at least with mine, China in the spread out version like this. For those who like to keep track of what's going on here, we've got Aragorn, Bilbo, the Eye of Sauron. This is Frodo, Gandalf. This is Gandalf A, even though he's the older one. This is Gandalf B. Comes out in 2013, so he gets a B as opposed to Gandalf A. Lord of the Rings is a later story than The Hobbit, so it can get confusing. Anyway, this is Gandalf A. Gimli, Gollum, Legolas, and Samwise. Always a little worried, Samwise. That's it for Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit, we're going to zoom back out. Same story. Well, not the same story, but the same story with respect to the Pez. There are 9. We're going to ignore that I have 2 of these for a second. The ones standing in front are the interchangeable ones. It's the same kind of thing. In 2013, there are 2 different sets, same kind of cardboard thing, same plastic wrap, same sticker, except there are different amounts. The regular set, instead of there being 250,000, there are just 200,000. And the 200,000 come with this guy. His name is Dwalin, I think it's pronounced, or Dwalin. The Walmart exclusive set comes with the Goblin King. Looks like, well, you decide what this thing looks like. And there are only 75,000 of these instead of 150,000 of the Eye of Sauron. So, from Bilbo, the young version of Bilbo instead of the old version, the young version of Bilbo through to Thorin of Oakenshield, or whatever his name is, those 7 in the back row, there are 275,000 of those out there in the world. But of this guy, there are only 200,000. This guy, there are only 75,000. Whatever it is, there are plentiful, and these things are not expensive by any means. Okay, so I'll come back to why there are two of these at the end. This is Bilbo, Beaufort, Dwalin, Thimble, not Thimble. Don't you dare call him Thimble. Gandalf the Young, not just Gandalf, the Goblin King, Keely, Radagast with bird crap in his hair, that's right, and Thorin, Oakenshield. These guys are, at least all the all of the short ones are on the 5.9 China stems. That's the, once again, the China in lowercase. It's upside down, but you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not going to do the focus thing again. And all of my tall ones are on 7.5 China with the spaced out China. Okay. What else to tell you? They all have the double O sleeves. I want to tell you, when you're buying these things, if you're buying them online or even in person for that matter, watch for, as a set, watch for holes in the plastic wrap. That's all. Now when you buy two sets so that you can get both versions, because you're going to buy a set of 8 to get a set of 8, and then you're going to buy another set of 8 just to get the Eye of Sauron and the Goblin King, you're going to end up with 7 extras. And when I got my 7 extras and pulled them out of the box, I found that my Bilbo from the Hobbit set, one of them was backwards. This guy facing the wrong way. Maybe he was scared. I mean, there are a lot of orcs and goblins and all kinds of stuff. This is how it came in the package. Crammed in there. I don't know how this happens in the factory. You can see the stress marks. I mean, it still works this way, but he does not come out. You can see the stress marks here. You can see the stress marks in the back. If anybody's interested in this, I think it's a cool piece to my collection. I'd be willing to part with it for a sizable sum. What that sum is probably starts with the number 20, and then what it comes after the decimal point, I really don't know. But that's kind of my fun thing. So if you want the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit set, you're looking at 4 sets, but they're relatively inexpensive these days. 2011, 2013, there are 9 in each complete set. Forget about my error here. That's 18. Enjoy, folks.